have been too. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, the big one in the full effect.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Barnes. Elliot Bray unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Poked away. Stolen by George. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He is looking confident. Loved how they're using him so far. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Ingram. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. And the dunk by Barnes.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
George, that's a two-pointer. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Here's Edgecombe. Outside, George. And stolen by Barnes. Now the Raptors moving it up. And slammed it by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
George sets a screen. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Great screen that time by George. Well done.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 4-point game. Ingram outside. On the wing, Barnes. There's the pick. Into Ingram. Pocket 6. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Quick movement in that screen and roll. Fantastic execution. He gives that win a good ton on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, he could have earned him the technical for hanging on to him.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. To the middle. Hurdle. It's hauled in by the 76ers. No one near edge, and it is good. The buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to play.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of the quarter. The three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the 76ers?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard. He is such a great dunk.
Bring a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that guy. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get on.
That ball was nice lead that time from Jordan. And he's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers. Pass to Barnes from 15 feet away, and the shot is long. Takes it inside. Oh, man!
It's still going up while others are coming down.
Left side, Barrett. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And they get it. And he sinks that one at the back of the rim on the way in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders down low. And guys, one emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens. Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Barnes outside. Count that one. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by Burke. Back to George. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 12. Barrett for 3. Paul George traps the miss. Shoots. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you want to talk about upside. PJ has as much as anyone in this class, except for maybe the top pick.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Barrett, and it's sent back by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
To the paint. 4 on the clock. Here's Murray Boyle. Got him with the bump fake, but couldn't finish. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Pass to Edgecombe. Second shot opportunity. Here's Drummond. And he goes right over RJ Barrett and slams it down.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happens. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
How about battling for the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
The 76ers leading by 13. Pass to Watford. Here's Edwards. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Drummond the screen. Drummond goes back up. Lowry from outside. A rebound by Bell.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one open.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Walter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond puts one up.
Yeah, good job. He take it right at it.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Both good from the line that time. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side Lowry. Got a hand on it. Here's Murray Boyle. And he jams it with authority.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. One hand, full punch.
Outside Edwards. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Man, right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half. is in the books. 1 half to go. The 76ers leading by 9. And here's Lowry. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Here's Walter. Here he goes. Can't hit from in close.
No one to blame on that one but himself. It looks like that, you've got to take it there.
And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Shed. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Down low. Here's Murray Boyle.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Lowry inside the line. And he drops that one in. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Murray Boyles with the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Lowry. It's Grimes on the wing. Pass to Drummond. Here's Watford. 3 on the clock. Toronto grabs the miss. And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Shed. No scoring in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray Boyle. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Philadelphia leading by 11. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Here's Battle. Inside. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Paul George.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Pass to Murray Boyle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
1:29 left to play in the third. Maxey. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 16 points for Tyrese Maxey. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Takes a shot at the elbow.
Well, that long reach of Paul George's really bothers shooters. He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And that one's good quickly.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Outside for George. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Pass to Ingram. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Barnes. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. 16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Screen by Pirtle. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Barnes.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here.
40.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Raptors trailed by 14. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Oubre, good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
It's Pirtle top of the key. Back to Barnes. To the inside. From 7. And off the front iron. And in it goes. 6 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Barnes with it. George picks him up. Outside, Barrett. Barnes the screen. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Outside, George. High arcing shot. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Pass to Ingram. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
They get the rebound. George sets a screen. Clock at 6. Finally, it goes in.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
Barnes the screen. Now Pirtle. Quickly. A three-pointer. Good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
Raptor substitution. Number 12, Colin Murray-Boyle.
Outside, George. Now Maxey. Embiid the screen. For 3. The 3 goes down.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Embiid there for the rebound. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Drained from outside.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Maxey.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes outside. It's George on the wing. .35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's the Raptors with the ball. A 12-point game. Knocks down the 3. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Rebounded by Ingram.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
So glad to have you on board for some hoops. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Here's Diabate. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Wasting no time getting points on the scoreboard in this one.
That'll be a 5-second call. There's Ball with a 3. Counted from distance.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Thompson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Here's Cunningham. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
For three, Bridges. Got a hand on it.
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat.
Here's Robinson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Cunningham, and a nice finish on the layup.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Ball into the lane. Bridges outside. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Duren with the rebound. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Bridges. Harris misses. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Here's Miller. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Robinson can't hit. Here's Knipple. He's watched by Cunningham. The three from Ball. Detroit with a rebound. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Harris outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And that makes it a tie ball game.
One guy that's always relied upon from deep, Harris, really stretching his range.
Here's Bridges. Good D by Duren. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Bridges. Misses off the left iron. Up top, Miller. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. And there's 1:45 left in the opening quarter. Stolen by Bridges. Pass the ball. Here's Knipple. Now here's Bridges. Miller on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is hammered home.
There's the athleticism of Miller on display.
Screen by Robinson. For three. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. Monster flush that time from the big man.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 1. Outside Robinson. Takes the 3. Fires it in the triple. Robinson's got 8.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Knipple. Here's Diabate, covered by Duren. And here's Knipple from the arc. And here's Miller. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game. So the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
17.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Count the basket.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. To the paint. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
And there's a pick. Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
White, good.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
The Pistons leading. Harris right side. And it's off from three-point range. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. James can't get it to go.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, here's Harris. In transition, here they come. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The Hornets making a switch here. Let's go with a 3. And White hits from deep. White's got 7. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
To the inside. Here's Duren. The Hornets pull it in. Pass to Williams. White for 3. And Charlotte another 3.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Cunningham outside. To the middle. Here's Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. It's Thompson, high post. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over White. On the mark with the 15-footer. 10-point for Cade Cunningham.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot. Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Down low. And the dunk by Duren.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now here's Green. Back to White. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Thompson.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he makes both free throws. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Harris a screen. Pass to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duran's future in this league.
Hornets leading by 3. Back to White. 23 seconds left in the second. And it's in there.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
The 3, here's Harris.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
And slam dunk by James.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hornets out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pistons trail by 4. Thompson right side. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
For the tie. Cunningham, left side. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Here's Mann. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And there's James from the arc. Charlotte gets it back. Take it away. He's got a clear path. Herder with it, and it's Mann picking him up. Stewart's got space. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Inside. Out of bounds. Charlotte keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Pistons trailing. Holland. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Here's Mann. And the basket is good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
To the inside. And finished off by Stewart.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here. Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. On the wing, Green. Outside man. Back to Green. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display. Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
That one doesn't drop. And it's Detroit with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. It's LeVert on the wing. Picked by Stewart. Up again. Out to the wing. Here's Jenkins. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Hornets with the lead. Here's Green. Holland with the rebound. Herter from long range. Pure from three-point range. Herter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Mann. Again the miss by the Hornets. LeVert attacking. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Man, what an athlete. Once he gets ahead of steam, Karis LeVert is impossible to stop. Good luck trying.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons lead by 3. It's LeVert on the wing. Down low. To the right side. 4 on the clock. Pass to Holland. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Hornets trail by 3.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Jenkins. Still without a bucket. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. From deep, Knipple, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he gets the bucket.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You got to play harder than that.
You know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And he converts the layup. Herter's got 4 points in the quarter.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Nails it from 3.
Another great pro from my alma mater, Conca Knipple, making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic J.
Outside Herter. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. The 3 from Ball. And Charlotte, another 3.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Great work. Oh, nice! Big finish!
They're almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow. Just wow.
onside ball. Takes a three. Harris there for the rebound. The Pistons leading. Here's Duran. Now Cunningham. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller. Both hands there for a little extra.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Oh, he can't get the layup. The Pistons lead by 3. Harris a screen. Robinson outside. Here's Cunningham. He shoots. Ball there for the rebound. 1:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. LaMelo Ball with the stuff.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Now here's Harris. Can't get it to go. Now Ball. .116 left in the final quarter. Here's Bridges. 5 on the clock. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And here's Detroit. It's a one-point game. Outside Cunningham. Now Duran. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Miller. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
How about Miller rising to the occasion? Talk about coming up clutch. Big time.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Ball taking his time here to take the lead. Miller outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Oh, stolen by Harris. And so it's Detroit who scraped by with the win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark. Welcome, everyone. We appreciate you joining us for a little basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama. Yama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Good on the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Now Gilgeous-Alexander takes it inside. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Here's Fox. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Elbow shot. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Here's SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
And here's Castle. Pass to Vassell. Up top, Castle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
On the wing, Caruso. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Castle. Good work defensively by Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Hits both from the stripe.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Now here's Fox. Inside. Here's Champagnie. Williams grabs the board. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The three. The shot that time not on target. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Fox. Shoots over Caruso. Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
What a luxury having Wembanyama on your team. I mean, he can create anything out of nothing.
Now here's SGA. Williams with the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from about 19 feet. SGA's got 6.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Back to Williams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Wembanyama, high post. Back to Fox. Beyond the arc. Caruso grabs the board. Thunder leading by 3. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. And it's SGA missing. And it's Fox penetrating. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Here's Williams. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Vassell outside. In transition, here they come. On the wing, Fox. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They lead by 1. And will return.
12.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
The Rook. Dylan Harper showing some power.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Alex Caruso. First personal foul.
Pass to Harper. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Fox. Always attacking Fox.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Wembanyama, high post. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense. Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
Inside. Here's Holmgren. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's SGA. Give him 8. Shot clock at 6. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Barnes. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now a 7-point San Antonio lead. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming this way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Bryant outside. To the inside. Here's Cornell. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that... Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
To the paint. Here's Champagny. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Hartenstein. And he banks in the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Stolen by Wiggins. And so that brings the first half to a close. San Antonio on top, up by 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Mitchell with the ball. And Mitchell with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. A one-hand hole punch.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The quick hands of Keldon Johnson making that all happen.
Pass to Hartenstein. Williams looking around. And here's Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Hartenstein.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to.
What a throw!
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Cornette. No good with a layup. Thunder trail by 8. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the defending world champion Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Grizzlies. It's Morant with the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Conley picks him up.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Gasol. And stolen by Caruso. It's Williams with the drive. And Williams throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Tries it from the top of the key. Dort misses. To the inside. Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Gasol to the left side wing. Conley inside the line.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Clock at 4. Here's Randolph. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Morant bats for 2. And Holmgren pulls it down. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4. Count the basket.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Now here's Morant. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies are able to retain possession here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Randolph. Outside for Gasol. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randolph.
And, you know, for a big man, Gasol's got great urgency to his play. I love the quick action on that jumper.
Here's SGA. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And Memphis making a change here. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Here's Randolph. Outside for Gasol. They get it again. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Shoots over Dort. Abdul-Rahim can't hit. The Thunder leading by 6. Here is Williams. Stolen by Randolph. To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
Williams looking over the floor. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. SGA's got 11 points. Gasol on the wing. Offline with his 3. And now here comes Williams leading the break. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's tipped. Now here's Gasol. Shoots over Dort. The Grizzlies with another miss. To the middle. Here's Williams.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
No good from Gasol. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And free throw good from SGA. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 14. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Down low. Kicks it out to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Shoots a fader. That misses off the backboard.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Right wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. Hits the three-point bomb. Caruso's got himself on the board with 3 there. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. This all no good. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside Gasol. Pass to Allen. Back to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
And it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those games.
Williams gets the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Caruso. It's good from long range. Caruso's got 6.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Now into the lineup for Memphis, number 50, Ryan Reeves.
So, timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
Here's Caruso. No good on the quick three. A challenging stretch here for Memphis. On the wing, Battier. And Memphis with another turnover here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Picked by Williams. Here's SGA. Sinks the 15-footer. SGA's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Reeves gets the bucket.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 18. Inside. 5 to shoot. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Reeves. Over Holmgren. Reeves can't hit. Over in the corner, Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Here's Reeves. And Holmgren pulls it down. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Battier. High arcing shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Dort. No good on the three. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
Now into the lineup for Memphis, number 12, John.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Here's Reeves. Lays it up and banks it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Come get it, come get it.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And so it's Oklahoma City finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Beyond the arc, Gasol pulls it in. Morant outside. Randolph in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 22. Down low. Rejected by Gasol. And they'll keep possession. Conley up top. No scoring in this one. Randolph inside. Pulls it up. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Dort. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 9.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now here's Randolph. Gasol with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And the Thunder with some changes. Now Morant takes it in.
Unreal.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Wiggins from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
To the paint. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third. Here's Randolph. And then Randolph slams it in.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And here is Mitchell. Still without a basket. Rocket 6. Some solid defense from Gasol. Pass to Randolph. They double team Randolph. Gasol wide open. He fires. And they recover it. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Gasol. Gasol's got his second basket.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up. The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And Mitchell drops them both. Here's Morant. He has 6. And then Morant slams it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Randolph draws the double. And here's Gasol outside. Second shot opportunity. And it's Randolph getting it to go. Randolph's got 8.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder lead by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Grizzlies call timeout. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession. Make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant with it. To the inside. Here's Gasol. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Thunder leading by 12.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his first basket.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Now, here's Caruso. Williams' shot is off. Morant, right side. Over in the corner, Gasol. Hands it from downtown.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Connects from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Getting crafty.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Now Williams. Stolen by Reeves. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First team.
Randolph in the post. Launches it. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It misses. A minute 42 left in the game. Morant, and it's off. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander, counting, nails it from 14.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he hits from 17.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
It looks like they've got it wrapped up. What a night. Great execution on their part.
Holmgren rips down the rebound. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Reeves rips down the board. Randolph inside. Goes up. Cleared away by Caruso. SGA with the ball. Conley picks him up. Outside, Caruso. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Michael Conley. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler. It's a road game for the Knicks, and they're facing an interconference foe today. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, and our reporter on the sideline. Tonight, Allie LaForce. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries the spin move. Shoots over Bridges.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
you know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Holmgren the screen. And here's SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. High post. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Brunson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Inside. Here's Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Down low. Towns. Lays it up off the glass.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Here's Anunoby. Sinks the three-pointer.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
To the inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here's Anunoby. Out to Brunson. SGA with the steal. From outside the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
Hart. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Holmgren the screen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13 foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
And Hart has it in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's SGA. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Now, here's Brunson. Inside. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Hart, wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren left side. Shoots over Anunoby. And again, it's Chet Holmgren. Holmgren's got 12 points in the game. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front.
19. The Knicks. 14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Now SGA to the paint. Over Hart. Holmgren can't hit. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 5. Anunoby outside. Brunson outside. 5 to shoot. Brunson takes off. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Back to Hart. Down low. Stolen by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Pass to Bridges. Anunoby outside. Hart outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hart's got 6.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Right side, SGA. And he gets the bucket. He's got 7.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing. Now, that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Here's SGA. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Brunson, here we go. Bridges, no one around him. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the fly.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half of the game. To the middle. And stolen by Hart. Inside. Anunoby, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. To the inside. Here's Towns. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Towns has got 10 points in the game. Outside, SGA. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot on the wing. And the fake shot is good. 14 points for him.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's SGA. And he drops it in from the low post.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
And stolen by Williams. Up in time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. The Thunder leading by 7. Pick by Williams. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caruso. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Caruso's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. Pass to Robinson. Here's Dadier. Back to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pick by Williams. Over in the corner, Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Caruso. The Knicks pull it in. And here is Robinson. He's guarded by Williams. Robinson misses. The Thunder leading by 9. Inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Alvarado. Rebound by Williams.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Mitchell outside. Down low. And Williams throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
There's a screen by Robinson. Here's McBride. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
To the middle. And the dunk by Robinson.
I love that dish down low.
The Thunder leading by 11. Out left to the wing. There's the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. And it's Alvarado missing. To the paint. Here's Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's McBride. Got it from 16 feet. McBride's got 4 points now in the quarter. Caruso with the ball. He's got 8. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 6 points.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustment.
To the left side wing. Here's Gaudier. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Pass to Caruso. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Caruso. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection.
40.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Brunson. Shot, high post. Rebound by Williams. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hits the three-point bomb. Caruso's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Oklahoma City. To the middle. Here's Towns. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 17-point lead, their biggest. Towns with the steal. Here's Hart on the wing, Anunoby. Now here's Towns. And that one goes long.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Wasted no time on that one. Caruso's got 15 points in just the second half. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Count it, good. The Thunder leading by 17. Mitchell outside. Buries it from three-point range.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Mitchell outside. Now Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. A different look for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
He's so solid from really any range, but Towns' jump shot puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, SGA. Good work there as it goes.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. SGA's got 4 this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Towns wide open. Down it goes for three.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Oklahoma City.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Brunson goes in. For three, Bridges. Williams with the defensive effort. Holmgren outside. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Dort wide open. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Here's SGA. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Hello out there. And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here we go. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It's the Orlando Magic facing the New York Knicks. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
Outside Anunoby. Overhill. And that one comes up a bit short.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
McGrady shot is off. Left side Hart. Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. Howard grabs the miss. Pass to Hill. Out to the right wing. No good from outside. And here's New York now. Towns, right side. Three-pointer. New York, no good that time either. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. McGrady. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Now Brunson. Pass to Towns. Corner shot. And he connects with a jumper.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game. And that pass, that was pretty.
The three-pointer off the mark. They swipe it. From deep. McGrady shot is off. And stolen by Banchero. Here's McGrady. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Towns can't get it to go. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's McGrady. Pure from three-point range. McGrady's got 7 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Left side Brunson. Down low. Towns. He's off on the layup. Orlando leading by 7. There's a minute 47 left in the first. McGrady shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And again, it's Orlando converting. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Orlando calls timeout. And a new group getting ready for Orlando.
Make some noise.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Lewis. O'Neal inside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And here's Bridges. Towns on a screen. Inside. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Well, you're running your offense through Mikal Bridges, and he is making it work right now.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Pass to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Back to Hardaway. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And it's Brunson missing. Magic leading by 9. Pass to Anderson. Back to Hardaway. Driving to the basket. Oh, and Towns with the block. Stolen by Anderson. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Orlando calls timeout. Orlando making a switch here. Orlando on D. Here's Brunson. And that one's long. Here's McGrady. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Turkoglu. Fires for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. It's Bridges on the wing. He's scoreless. Here's Towns. Outside Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Now Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Orlando leading by 9. Here's Banchero. Hart pulls it in. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Offensive board. Outside Anunoby. Back to Towns. Just 4 to shoot. And again, the Knicks missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's McGrady. 3-pointer off the mark.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Hart from long range. Counted from distance. Hart's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Tries to break his ice. And he goes in for the dunk.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Brunson looks it over. Howard grabs the miss. Magic leading by 8. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 4 points this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Oh, Brunson cutting through the lane.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
And the Magic call time here. Orlando leading by 8. Here's Hardaway. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Hardaway's got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Towns can't get it to go.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Back to Brunson. Right side, Anunoby. Orlando with the rebound. .111 left to play in the second quarter. Here's O'Neal. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Brunson. To the paint.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And that one falls for Towns. Left side O'Neal. Orlando moving the ball around. Picked by Vucevic. To the middle. And Vucevic slams it in.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Misses in close. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
To the left side wing. Towns has got room. New York again can't hit. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Magic out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. It's a 13-point game. To the inside. Down low. Here's Towns. Towns owning it inside.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
18.
There's the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there.
Shoots from the baseline. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
McGrady shot is off. Knicks trail by 11. Brunson. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Hardaway. Here's McGrady. Shoots over Bridges. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the game. And the free throw, no good. And the Knicks with possession. Anunoby on the wing. No made baskets yet. Outside Hart. Beyond the arc. And again, the Knicks missing. Orlando leading by 13. Pass to Howard. Here's McGrady. No good with the triple.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Towns for three. That one won't go. That's his 8th miss out of 15 shots. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Just a single rebound away from a double-double.
Yeah, he's been unrelenting. Hard to match his intensity.
Brunson with the bucket.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Timeout called, the Magic. Magic leading by 11. Pass to Lewis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Josh Hart.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Lewis at the line, 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. And the Knicks with possession. And here's Brunson from the arc. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
Boy, the ability to stop on the dime and rise and fire. Jalen Brunson, that is outstanding.
Here's Skiles. Yet to see a basket. Lewis can't get it to go. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Towns. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Towns has got 17 points. Here's O'Neal. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. They get it back. Towns. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Grant. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Orlando making a switch here. A minute 6 left in the third quarter here. Man, showing some terrific range. And it's a 12-point Magic lead. The shot by Towns, no good. There's Howard with the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Hart. Out to Bridges. Back to Hart. The 3 is up. That shot, no good. Orlando leading by 12. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And so it's the Orlando Magic, ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after... Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Timeout, Magic. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Timeout, Magic. Magic leading by 10. Pass to McGrady. From outside the arc. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Back to Towns. New York working the ball around now. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Towns has got 21 points in the game.
Now that's Karl-Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Outside Hardaway. Here's the three. McGrady, good. Give him 23.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Puts the move on. Can't capitalize inside. Magic leading by 11. 4-3. And another 3 for Orlando.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
To the paint. It's stolen by Howard. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
McGrady, good. McGrady's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, he jammed it.
Big time slam by Karl-Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks trail by 18. Outside Brunson. Here's Towns. Oh, the shake.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so Towns nails them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Bridges pulls it down. Outside Banchero. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Brunson. Cashes in from 18.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick and roll action.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And that one falls for Towns. Magic leading by 13. Anunoby. The three ball is down.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Magic lead, 15.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. The 17-footer. Not that time. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
And stolen by Hardaway. Hart with a rebound. Knicks trail by 12. Brunson on the drive. Hill with the steal. Outside Hardaway. Here's McGrady. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's money from deep.
When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Orlando with the ball. They led by as many as 18. Hart with a rebound. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Towns. Using the glass to lay it in.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Backcourt violation call. New York ball. Substitution on the court.
Brunson on the drive. So it's the Magic.